Welcome back to another episode of Dexing Down, where this week on the podcast we're talking Pokemon Heroes, Latios, and Latios, which feature two legendary dragon Pokemon. So I thought for this quiz we could talk all about dragon Pokemon. We talked about dragon Pokemon a couple weeks ago, dragging these nuts on your face, of course. And we can drag some more nuts across more faces with some questions about dragon Pokemon.
We are on a bit of a dragon arc.
Yeah.
Kellan, can I confess something to the priest
sure.
of Pokemon?
Sure.
I did not realize till you said this that Latios and these fucking turkey jet planes were dragons.
Oh, yeah, I guess they never explicitly say that in the movie.
No, I looked them up. They're types dragon and psychic, and they have the ability to levitate. That's so interesting.
Yep.
I thought that they would be flying.
No, that's where the levitate comes in.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
I don't see dragon when I look at them.
Jet planes are pretty dragon-like, don't you think?
Boeing creates dragons.
Yeah, I think so.
The F-14 dragon.
So I've got 5 questions for you here. You might know there are 6 prizes you could win, but there are only 5 questions because we have a lot to get to today. I will give you 4 Pokemon, again, as usual. One of them is the correct answer, and then if you get it right, you got to pick yourself a prize that'll go into your inventory that means absolutely nothing.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll do something with that. That could be fun.
With all the little gadgets and knickknacks I've collected.
So, we have 5 questions. Are you ready for question 1?
Yes, please.
All right. Out of these 4 Pokemon, I have given you here 4 dragons. Applin, Alolan Executor, Tatsugiri, and Kangaskhan. Of these 4 dragons, which of them is not actually dragon type? Starting you off with the softball here.
Okay.
At least it should be.
I mean, there's one that is obvious to me, and you said it's a softball, so I would guess it's obvious. Should I just lock this in right away?
You can overthink it if you want.
No, hold on. Which one of these is not actually a dragon? What do you mean by this?
Which one of these is not dragon type? The idea of the quiz is that I present you 4 dragons.
2 that I was pretty sure aren't dragon type. So, unless they went back and made Kangaskhan a dragon. I thought Kangaskhan was normal. Maybe I'm being too fucked around by the cards, where he's a big old normal.
Well, I'm saying, which of these is not a dragon type? There's one of them that isn't dragon type. The rest of them are.
Well, but it's between Kangaskhan and Alolan Executor for me.
Okay.
How would that thing be a dragon? Alolan Executor. It's gotta be great. Is it just so tall that it's a dragon? Dragons are just tall?
They can be.
Okay, I don't know. You said softball. I'll go for what I thought was the obvious one then. Alolan Executor is my final answer.
Jesus Christ, Graham. It's Kangaskhan. It's a normal type.
I knew it was normal type, but how the hell is Alolan Executor a dragon?
It's Grass Dragon.
It's Grass Dragon? They
Yes!
had a dragon? But there's nothing dragon about it. It's just a skyscraper.
Who cares?
It's a grass skyscraper type. Why did they add dragon?
I don't know. Ask them. No one knows.
No one knows, so it's weird. Is it surprising? How did the community take it when they did that? Did they shit their pants?
We all thought it was hilarious, obviously.
Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm so out of touch.
Christ almighty.
This was the softball?
That was the softball. You were supposed to see Kangaskhan and be like, oh yeah, that's not a dragon.
Well, I knew it wasn't a dragon. I just was more thinking that Executor couldn't be a dragon. So I was like, maybe they went back and made Kangaskhan a dragon.
Yeah, there's no spectrum here. They either are or aren't dragons.
No, but sometimes they update things. Sometimes they give them a second. Gen 1 Pokemon, some of them got second types later.
Only when they introduced a new type.
What about grass poison?
That they were always grass poison
later. They were always grass poison?
They were always grass poison, yeah.
Oh. Okay, fine.
I had someone
that was added later.
I had someone in a TikTok be like, didn't Pokemon not have dual typing until Gen 2? And I'm like, no.
I honestly kind of thought that too. Yeah.
Oh my god. You're killing me.
What is that Mandela effect going on there? Why did we think that?
I'd be literally the first Pokemon in the Dex, Bulbasaur, is grass poison type. It's 2 types. Dual types existed way back. All right. Well, are you ready for question 2? No prize for you this time.
Yeah. Okay. This is so weird. Yeah. But lots of people. There is a page on r/Mandela Effect about people thinking Pokemon Red and Blue didn't have dual types.
That's crazy to me.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
It's like a fundamental part of the game from the start.
Well, it's like a collective brain break. I guess like we never thought of those types. I think that people back then, well, but there was Koga, so you knew there was poison. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, let's get a question 2.
All right, question 2. Here are 4 more Pokemon, and from here on out, the Pokemon are sorted in alphabetical order. I just forgot to do that on the first slide, so you can't read into my placement of Pokemon. Here are 4 dragon types: Baxcalibur, Goodra, Haxorus, and Kommo-o. Which of these is not a pseudo-legendary?
And that's the only criteria, that which of these is not a pseudo-legendary.
Correct. 3 of them are pseudo-legendaries, 1 of them is not.
Okay, like there's nothing about the other one being a legendary, like that would be fine, whatever.
No.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't really know many of these. I think Baxcalibur is probably from Sword and Shield. Kommo-o being from the Alolan games, Sun and Moon. Okay. I do not know what the fuck a Goodra is, and honestly, I don't fuck with that thing. And but Haxorus, okay, that's kind of cool. Now, my only understanding of pseudo-legendaries is like Dragonite is one and Tyranitar is one, right?
Yep.
Those are like the 2 from my day. Okay. So let's extrapolate. So that makes me think Baxcalibur is one, because like look at that thing. It looks like a Tyranitar. Honestly, same with Haxorus. Now, what's the deal with Goodra and Kommo-o? Yeah, okay, I actually think it might be Kommo-o. And hear me out. It's because the other 3 are more upright on their back. Look how their spine goes. Look at how their alpha spine goes, where Kommo-o has the beta lean. Okay? Everyone's familiar with the alpha upright spine and the beta lean? Yes. That makes me think Kommo-o isn't a pseudo-legendary. Okay, Kommo-o, final answer. Take me away to Kommo-o.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're wrong. It's Haxorus.
Ah, fuck. Are you telling me my alpha male theory was wrong?
Yep, I am. See, a pseudo-legendary has to meet 3 criteria. They need to be the last in the line of their Pokemon.
Okay.
Of 3-stage evolutionary line, rather. Base stat total of exactly 600, and level up with a slow experience rate. Haxorus does not have the base stats to be a pseudo-legendary Pokemon.
Where'd that definition come from?
It is a fan term.
Oh, okay.
But
gotcha.
They do tend to be like grouped together in official media and stuff. So.
What game is Haxorus from?
Haxorus is black and white. Kommo-o, you were right, is Sun and Moon. Goodra is X and Y. Baxcalibur is actually Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, wow, okay. I thought Baxcalibur for sure would be the British ones, because, Excalibur. But anyways.
No, that one was a ghost dragon. It was pretty cool.
Neat.
All right,
Haxorus is a hack. You let me down, buddy.
No prize for you. Question 3. Here are 4 more dragon types. We have Cyclizer, Dracovish, Vibrava, and Zygarde. Out of these 4 dragons, which one do you revive from a fossil?
Oof. Oh my god. Okay, well, Cyclizar. Okay, so there's those like Pokemon on the cover of of Scarlet and Violet, but that's not one of them. But those are motorbikes. But that thing also looks like a motorbike. So I'm like, is that related to them? But those things I think you just get. But one of them's from the past and one of them's from the future. So I don't really think one of them's a fossil. I don't think bicycles are fossils. Okay. So that maybe doesn't make sense.
That's a
now,
quote.
Zygarde looks dead, which makes me think maybe Zygarde. But the other fossil Pokemon that I know look more like ancient. They're like these like old ass creatures, right? So Dracovish and Vibrava, they kind of look old balls. Now, Vibrava, I don't think you would. That doesn't look like a design they would make revive from a fossil. Because like, look at that little piece of shit. Like that look more like an annoying Pokemon, right? That's like you run into in the wild and you're like, this thing's annoying. Like there wouldn't be like one of them. Dracovish, maybe. I also don't really connect with that design though.
You should be looking at that design and thinking, what the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what everyone thinks.
But maybe that would come from a fossil. There's the little, like, circle, the little spiral inside of its belly, which, like, I mean, they kind of sometimes have the fossil symbol on them, so it might be that. Okay, let's go with outline, because who the hell knows? I'll go with Dracovish. Final answer.
Final answer, and it's correct! You did it! You reasoned it out.
Was it right? Is that the shape of the fossil?
No, not really. It's a severed tail.
Oh.
So, in Sword and Shield...
It's a severed tail. Oh, cool.
In Sword and Shield, there are 4 fossils, 2 heads and 2 bodies. And you make different... There are 4 different fossil Pokemon based on which combination of fossils you put together. Okay. So the top is a head, and the body is a tail of a different Pokemon.
That's kind of neat.
It's wild. They're fucked. They're all weird looking, and I love them.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of into that. After, like, hearing that explanation, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's, like, grotesque. That's, like, what if I gave the pewter, like, museum, what if I gave them just some random shit that I dug up and glued together?
I believe it has real-world inspiration from, a British museum or something that put together a fossil incorrectly.
Incorrectly? Gotcha.
And so that's where that comes from.
Okay, that's neat. That's kind of
cool.
neat. I kind of went from, like, I don't know about that thing to, like, oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of cool.
Well, you got a question correct, so you can pick one of the prizes. Which one would you like? 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom.
I'm going to go for the sausage, the number 3.
Number 3? Correct. You won a chorizo.
Ah, I love chorizo.
Very nice.
Who doesn't?
Very nice. All right. Ready for question 4?
Yes, please.
Here are 4 more dragon types. We have Altaria, Druddigon, Flygon, and Zygarde. And I need to remember what the question is for this one. Right.
Maybe the answer is for me to come up with a question.
Which one of these 4 Pokemon, one of these 4 dragon Pokemon, has a Mega Evolution?
Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't know fuck all about Mega Evolutions. Wow. I think I'm going to rule out Altaria, just because I don't know if they would really do more with that. I think they would do more with Druddigon, Flygon, Zygarde. Flygon looks part bug, and bugs get treated like shit, so I'll put Flygon on the bench also. Now, Zygarde looks kind of legendary, to be honest. I don't know really what the fuck that thing is. Maybe it's an Ultra Beast? I don't know. Is it an Ultra Beast? No, you can't answer that. Druddigon, I think they would give... I think it's between those two. Which one would just get bigger, you know? You know, Druddigon already looks kind of big. He's like, I'm a big boy. Zygarde, he could, like, grow an arm.
Mm-hmm.
But does anyone care about Zygarde?
Right? That's your like, Zygarde? Qualification when you don't even know what the hell it is.
But that's how Megas work, is the fans are like, give me the Mega! Daddy Nintendo Game Freak, give me the Mega, please, wham wham. I'll go with Zygarde. Final answer.
Well, you were initially correct that Zygarde is a legendary, but Altaria is the one with the Mega Evolution. It
was the one I ruled off right immediately. Off the start.
Also, Flygon is not a bug type.
Cloud. Oh, it's not?
No, it's Dragon Ground.
Ground?
Yep.
I think it's got to be grass or bug. That's
Everyone's like, Flygon should have been a bug type, but no, it is not.
Yeah, it's got fly in the name.
Well, no prize for you on that one. Are you ready for your final question?
Yep, let's go.
All right, here are 4 more dragon Pokemon. Duraludon, Guzzlord, Koraidon, and Zygarde. Which of these 4 dragon Pokemon is the heaviest?
What an interesting question. Okay, so Zygarde looks like he's made out of, like, dark matter, right? Where we can't even properly estimate his mass because of, you know, the limitations of physics. Duraludon looks like he's made out of a dense-ass, like, I don't know, some kind of... actually, I don't... He might be lighter than he looks because he's big, but that looks like some kind of, like, polymer, you know? That looks like some kind of, like, iPhone shit that they've, like, devised. Now, Guzzlord, he's a black hole, so isn't his weight, like, infinite, right? And Koraidon, I mean, there is like a lot of horsepower in that baby, so I think that thing could be surprisingly heavy, but I feel like the obvious answer is Guzzlord, or maybe they're like, oh, he doesn't weigh anything because he weighs everything. It's like he divides by 0, so his weight is infinitely non. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it's Guzzlord. Okay, final answer. Guzz me up, Lord.
Well, weighing in at a whopping 1,957.7 pounds, the correct answer is Guzzlord.
Yes, I knew it.
He's
in a Pokemon Pocket card game.
Oh my
He's an
god,
Ultra Beast.
He is an Ultra Beast. Oh my god, I can't believe you know that.
Yeah, because they have Ultra Beasts in the card game.
He's also the one in the anime in Gen 7 whose cry is just a dude screaming.
Oh,
it's just a guy going ah, which is amazing.
That's incredible. That is very cool.
All right, you get one more prize to pick. Which would you like?
Give me number 4. It looks like a Ditto.
You won yourself a little Poké doll. Aww.
Oh, Poké
You keep
doll.
that in your room.
Substitute. So nice. So
yeah.
nice.
Well, you did it. Thank you for playing this episode of Dexing Down. You didn't do as horrible as sometimes you do.
That was a great quiz. Thank you, Kellan. You always make these interesting. I learn a lot. They always fuck with my brain in a way. They're difficult, but I still get a couple out of them. That's what you want. If I got all the questions right, I'd be like, what the fuck was the point of that?
I
but
usually make it so that you will definitely get the first question right, and then you never do.
And then I never do.
You overthink it every time.
Honestly, when you say, like, here's a softball, that fucked with me. That really fucked with me. Otherwise, I think I might have got it right.
God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. Let's get into the movie, shall we?